Are you thinking about moving to Halifax? Before you start browsing for listings and picturing a life by the ocean, we need to have a real conversation about something most people get wrong. We need to discuss what your money actually buys you here in the Halifax Regional Municipality. People see the Halifax median price and they think that they know exactly what to expect. But I'm gonna give you a reality check, or rather the real life realtor version, because what you can buy changes completely depending on what neighborhoods you're moving into. Today, we're gonna be breaking down exactly what $600,000 buys you in three very different HRM communities. We're going to be focusing on the Halifax Peninsula area, Dartmouth and Cole Harbour, as well as Lower Sackville. Using the same budget in totally different areas, we're going to focus on the different lifestyles of the area and what to expect at that price point. If you're relocating, this is the video that will save you hours of scrolling and thousands of dollars in mistakes that you can avoid. Before we dive into the neighborhoods, here's the truth. $600,000 doesn't stretch evenly across Halifax. In 2025, we saw 127 condos and only 44 single-family homes sell on the Halifax Peninsula and core areas of Halifax below $600,000. Let me really let that sink in. In 2025, on the Halifax Peninsula, for $600K or below, we saw 127 condos sell, but only 44 single-family homes. So, if you've heard someone say $600K goes a long way in Halifax, the follow-up question should be, in what neighborhoods? Because what $600K buys in the Halifax Peninsula is completely different from what it buys in Dartmouth or Lower Sackville. Let's start in Halifax, the Peninsula and the core neighborhoods, just to be a little bit more specific. This is where you get walkability, there's restaurants, the waterfront, universities, coffee shops, basically the Halifax lifestyle people imagine when they think about moving here. But here's the real life realtor truth. $600K does not go as far in those areas anymore. Most buyers at this price point end up choosing between a condo, which is often newer or well updated with proper renovations, a townhouse or semi-detached home that is often in good standing conditions, but you're going to end up sharing a wall with somebody else, or an older detached home that needs some cosmetic work and might be a little bit small for the price that you're paying. Detached homes under $600,000 here are becoming rare, and when they do show up, they usually need updating and have limited yard space, or because of how scarce they are, they're sitting in high demand pockets where competition is pretty stiff. So if your dream is a large detached home in the city of Halifax, right on the peninsula, $600,000 might not get you what you expect. But if lifestyle, walkability, and convenience matters more than square footage, this area can be the right fit for you. What would be a good option for this type of lifestyle is to invest in a condo. Yes, you're giving up space, but you're getting that dream location, and condos have a low amount of maintenance because your condo fees will cover those costs. Why would you want to worry about a potential major repair in an old home when you could let the condo board focus on the building maintenance, and instead you can just walk down the street 5 minutes to be downtown and see some live music with your friends? If you ask me, one of these options sounds a lot more fun and exciting than the other. But let's go across the bridge or take the ferry if you want to have a real local experience and see what Dartmouth and the Cole Harbour area can provide at this $600K price point. Now, this is where a lot of relocators end up saying, wow, my $600K went a long way over here, and it's true. In Dartmouth and Cole Harbour, $600K can get you a good-sized detached home, often with upgrades, or a townhouse with significantly more living space, plus a yard, which is something you rarely get for that same price in the core of Halifax. These neighborhoods give you a blend of walkability in certain parks and trails. There's also lots of water access from all the lakes that Dartmouth has, and a great local business and community vibe that people are just falling in love with. Your commute to Halifax might be a little bit longer unless you choose to take the ferry, but you get a huge upgrade in space and your price per square foot. If you want the balance between lifestyle, affordability, and home size, Dartmouth is almost unbeatable at $600K. The area is only getting better, and the province of Nova Scotia has some big and exciting plans for Dartmouth. In the coming years, one of these plans is the Shannon Park development. This plan is to have almost 4,000 new units and living areas for people. To me, new developments have never been a burden to devalue an area. And with no set date for this project to start, but the approval already happening, I would say that this could be a great area for someone to move to before the prices skyrocket from what's going to happen with the new development and everything being built around it. Now, let's take a final look at Lower Sackville at, again, the $600K price point. Here, you're going to get more square footage, usually a yard, more bedrooms, family-friendly areas where your value is going to be the most here. With $600K in Lower Sackville, you can often get a large detached home with a finished basement, upgraded kitchens and bathrooms, significantly more outdoor space than what you'd get in Halifax or even Dartmouth. But the trade-off, you're living farther away from the city core, and you'll absolutely need a car. But if space, privacy, and long-term family investing matters most, then Sackville's the clear winner here. Lower Sackville is closer to Halifax and Dartmouth than what people think, and the province just finished a new highway that makes travel effortless, and it'll save you so much time compared to last year. You're going to have a lot more peaceful and quiet nights in Lower Sackville, and even some of the top developers in the province are building up the communities with newer developments that would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars more if the same development was in Halifax or Dartmouth. So with all this in mind, here's the big question that you need to ask yourself. What matters more, location or space? Because $600K in HRM is very different, and you get to choose your own adventure story here. Where in Halifax and the lifestyle, expect smaller homes and nice condos. In Dartmouth and Cole Harbour area, you're at that sweet spot, especially with new development plans happening soon. But if you want more house for your money, you have to check out Lower Sackville. It wins almost every time, no matter what anyone says. It's not too far away from the core of Halifax or Dartmouth, but ultimately, there's no wrong answer here, and you really need to focus on what fits your lifestyle and what you're expecting with your next move. At the end of the day, $600,000 is a solid budget in Halifax, but what it buys depends completely on where you're looking. My goal as your real-life realtor isn't to sugarcoat the market. It's to show you the real picture so you can choose the community and the lifestyle that feels right for you. If you want my full relocation guide that even mentions a breakdown of other neighborhoods not mentioned in this video, comment move below and I'll send it over to you personally. If you're planning on making a move to Halifax, I'd love to help you find the right neighborhood that truly fits your lifestyle. I'm Logan, your real life realtor, making your realty dreams happen in real life.